What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the lounge. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to tune in, to, come over to the lounge, hang out with us. I really appreciate every single one of y'all. We need to turn that down a little bit. That's on a little bit loud there. So we'll go down to 50. Anyways, glad to be here with you guys. I hope you guys are having a fabulous, wonderful Monday. Mondays always start out slow, don't they? We wake up and we're like, oh, we at it again. Got to hit the old work wheel once again, right? Pull that 9 to 5. They always say 9 to 5, but it's really not 9 to 5. Some people go in at like 7 to 5 or 7 to 4. But I guess it's just the popular thing to say, the 9 to 5, I don't know. I've always heard people say it on radio stations and stuff. So anyways, today I would like to touch base a little more on mental and physical abuse. I would like to talk about that a little bit more. Later tonight, I will be doing a live stream inviting anyone that wants to share their stories. We're going to open it up. We're going to be covering any type of mental abuse, physical abuse, drug abuse, those that might be trying to get back on their feet and get away from the drugs. Tonight's going to be a really, really hot topic, a group of topics really, but I want people to feel comfortable when they come in the lounge, and I want them to realize that no matter who you are or where you are from, we want you to feel welcome. That's something that is very, very important to me. It just is. It's very important to me. A lot of people, when they go through, different things in life, like that, when it comes to drugs. Sorry about that. I did not mean to. Come on, stop doing that. A lot of people don't know when they can talk about it. They don't know if they're in the right place at the right time. They don't know if they're going to be ganged up on or if not. But what I can tell you is this. If you are in the lounge and you want to share your story, or you're looking for support because you are going through a situation with some type of abuse, or you are going through being on drugs or coming off of drugs, or trying to not, fall off the wagon, okay? You are welcome to join us. So, join us tonight. What I want to talk about right now is, get rid of that. I want to talk about, and we were talking about this last night on the live stream for raising awareness for bullying, something that I believe, I really stand behind those that have been through bullying. I stand behind those that have been through abuse, whether it's mental or physical. Nobody deserves to be abused. Nobody deserves to be bullied. And I want to, let people know that we are here for you. If you want to, find a place where you can be supported, I promise you the lounge is that place to be. But let's talk about mental abuse again. And I touched on it last night. This is one of them conversations, one of them topics that can go on and on and on, right? It's just, it happens a lot more than what we really think. There's someone going through physical abuse every minute in the United States. In just the United States, every minute, somebody is being physically abused. And I forget what the actual percentage is on mental abuse, but I'm sure that it's probably right next to the physical. Last night I shared my story, a little bit of my story about being mentally abused. I didn't go into full detail because I really didn't need to. It wasn't about who did it and none of that. It was the fact that I had been through it. And you need to remember that if you want to share, you going through mental abuse, you can share your story without the details on who did it and when they did it and why they did it, right? Because there's never a valid reason for anybody to mentally abuse you. And the thing is, those that do the abuse, those that do the mental abuse, they will make you feel like there is a valid reason why they are saying what they're saying to you. But the reality behind it is there is no valid reason. There's no excuse for anyone to abuse you in any way at all, whether that's mental or physical. And a lot of people, when you're in it for so long, you start to feel guilty. You feel like you've done something when you really have done nothing at all but love that person that is putting you through the abuse, right? I mean, obviously, you have to love them, or at least you would think so, if you're continuing to stick around it, continuing to let them do it. And I know there's a lot more to it. It's not just because you love them. Like I said, there's other things that go under that as well, as far as, you feel like, you maybe deserve it. You feel like you're doing things to deserve it. You feel like, you get to where you feel like it's something that you're doing wrong. It's because of you and who you are. And that is so untrue. So untrue. It doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what kind of music you listen to. It doesn't matter what you give your opinion about. You are not the reason for being mentally abused. You are being mentally abused because of them, because of their reasoning. And their reasoning, believe it or not, goes way beyond it being because of you. They might tell you that it's because of you, but it's not. It's because of them. They have things going on in their life, or had things going on in their past, for why they're doing that to you today. I tell people that, it's okay to go out and get help. Don't be scared to ask for help. Don't be scared to go to somebody else and let them know that you are being abused and you need help. Whether it's law officials, whether it's your mother, your father, your cousin, your uncle, your aunt, your sister, your brother, your best friend, it doesn't matter who. Go to somebody and let them know what's going on. The longer you bottle it up, the worse it's going to get, and the longer you're going to be put through that abuse. But the second that you start to feel the freedom from being away from it, you're really going to be glad that you stood up and you did something about it, right? That's the main thing. Doing something about it taking action and saying, I'm not going to take this anymore. I don't deserve this. I can live a much happier life without being abused. And that person, you know, hopefully, however you go about handling it, hopefully you go about it in a way to where you can even get that person help. And again, like I said last night, I'm not saying we need to feel sorry for the person abusing you, because there's absolutely no reason for us to feel sorry for them. We can feel, we can be upset for knowing that they've been through something, right? We can have remorse for that, but let's not, be the kind of people that's, just looks at it like, oh, well, they're bad people and who cares what happens to them. No, I care what happens to them. I care what happens to you. And if you can get them help at the same time of you helping yourself, then you might even be able to save a relationship or a friendship or a family. You got to think about that as well, okay? So tonight, later tonight, we are going to talk about it a little bit more. I also want to invite you to join us tonight. We're going to be talking about the mental and physical abuse again, and we're also going to be welcoming all of those that might have been through drug abuse, those that are going through fighting to stay away from drugs. Maybe you got something that you can share that you're doing that is helping you to stay away from the drugs, and it can help someone else. They could do the same thing. There's always someone out there, you guys. Remember this. If you are at the bottom of the bucket right now and you feel like you just can't come off of it, there are options. There's resources no matter where you are, no matter where you're at. There's always some form of resources where you can get help. So join us tonight right here at the lounge. Also, before you leave, go ahead and tap on that subscribe button if you've yet joined us. Click on that thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up, rather. Click on that like button. Give us a thumbs up. I messed it all up. I messed up my outro. Daggone. And be sure to click on that little bitty bell, because you know what that bell does? It lets you set your notifications. And guess what? Notifications that never alerts you when we're live. Come on, YouTube. Get it together. Fix the notification button, will you? Because it's just not working. I'm out of here until later tonight. You guys take care. Keep a smile on your face. Being positive. Being motivated. That's the only way to live. And I'll talk to you soon.